under pressure. He's going to be sacked for the second time today.
To be honest with you, it's been a mismatch so far.
This guy can't read. Hey, Mike, keep moving around. He can't read now. He's going to give us a couple.
This is communication.
What's good, sports fans? This is your boy, Todd Bowles II from Chalk It Up Sports Philly, where no matter if we win or if we lose, we just got to charge it to the game. The book is officially out on Jalen Hurts' flaws. When you think about this clip I just showed you guys, Todd Bowles knew it almost instantly that this kid cannot read the field. And in my opinion, I don't think the Buccaneers were doing too many things that were complex. They had a spy out there watching every move he made, and they stacked the box, preventing the run game to get off. And they kept the wide receivers pretty much in single coverage the entire time. And none of the wide receivers were able to beat the single coverage. At the very least, Jalen Hurts couldn't find the single coverage. And that was the caveat of the game. That was the narrative of the game, that Jalen Hurts was having a problem reading the entire field. He was having a problem seeing everything that was going on in front of him. Now, granted, Jalen Hurts was nursing an ankle injury. And I'm not here to lay blame. I'm not here to lay excuses. But the bottom line is this. Jalen Hurts it's imperative for him to improve at this quarterback position, especially if he wants to be taken seriously by the organization. The organization has 3 first-round picks that they're not afraid to leverage for a star quarterback of a higher caliber with much more experience. A guy like Russell Wilson, a guy like Deshaun Watson maybe, right? And me, I want them to take every opportunity to rebuild this roster, to reload this roster, as a matter of fact, so it can be that much more dynamic going into the 2022 season. Jalen Hurts has to improve this offseason. He has to do everything within his power to work on his footwork, to work on his poise, to work on his accuracy, his ball placement, and just overall reading defenses. Now, the reading defenses part comes with experience, and Jalen Hurts has had a lot of experience this past season. You know, going up against teams like the Buccaneers early on in the season, the Cowboys when they were hot, also teams like the San Francisco 49ers, the Los Angeles Chargers, the Raiders. He's going up against prime competition early on in the season, and he's feasted on the lesser of competition, like the Giants, like the Washington football team, teams of that nature. So you have to take things into consideration. You have to look at it from a grand view. And Jalen Hurts did what he was supposed to do against the inferior opponents. Now it's time for him to take his game to another level so he can begin to dominate the more dynamic of opponents. And the Buccaneers exposed him in this Philadelphia Eagles offense this past Sunday. And it's going to be really important for Nick Sirianni to help this kid develop. It's going to be really important for Jalen Hurts to get with a legit quarterback coach in the offseason to help take his game to another level. And I believe he can do so, because if he does do that, that puts this Philadelphia Eagles team in a much better position when it comes to reloading the roster. That means we're not going to have to leverage anything to bring in another quarterback, because I believe this team is more than just a quarterback away. We're not where we need to be, and I think this playoff game showed that we're far from the promised land, and we're far from being a true contender for a Super Bowl ring. And I'll leave it at that. I'm your humble host, Todd Bowles II from Chalk It Up Sports Philly, where no matter if we win or if we lose, we just got to charge it to the game. One love, stay humble, stay healthy, and most importantly, stay hungry.